are band A is different from what the NERC has defined as band A. And the question has to be said, what was the peer review? Who carried each other along when they were trying to craft out the process? Number two, can the discos be bold enough to be able to sign a performance bond with their customers that if I don't give you 20 hours per day, you shouldn't pay the new tariff?
Exactly.
That's just it. I think that's going to be the general solution to the problem. Because you see, we keep forgetting the fact that diesel is a fixed cost. So the analogy of the fact that once you have to pay this new tariff, things will get to where you don't need your generator again is a lie. Diesel is a constant fixed cost because you don't have the power infrastructure. You don't have transmitters, proper feeders in most systems. You don't even have a proper grid system. That's why it's always collapsing. That Siemens was about to revamp for us before. I don't know what happened to the deal. So that's only the direction. And the government should be able to step in here because of the companies and the manufacturing. Because I also asked the question for Mr. Dr. Rufai Oseni yesterday. I said, what was the empirical study as regards the impact of inflation on this process? He couldn't answer. So I think these are the arguments here.
But there are also reports that we've seen where some have said some band members who are lesser than band A have now been upgraded to band A at the moment. And even AEDC, that is Abuja Electricity Distribution Company, came out yesterday to put out an official statement apologizing to those who they've wrongly reclassified as band A, whereas they are band B. Looking at all these errors, shouldn't they have fixed this before even coming on to, put this into effect?
So that's why they should go back to their drawing table, because obviously they didn't think properly, and we have seen the loopholes. And we already identified the loopholes. There must be a special peer review. So there was no peer review. It was obvious. There was no peer review. That's why all this shenanigans is happening. And the NERC as the regulator should stand firm. But also, the NERC is limited. The other day, the NERC were talking about how they went to pull out a directorship or directors from a certain disco, and the court stopped them and said you don't have those powers. So they too, I beg, it's a case of yam pepper scatter, like Jaguar will say, the popular comedian in short on your own.
All right. Yesterday, Simeon and I did a little bit of an experiment. We bought 1,000 naira worth of electricity.
If I ask Rufai how much, Rufai, please, how much did you try buying power during this period in the past 24 hours? Did you try it?
I buy power in advance.
Okay, that's not finished.
Yeah. I mean, so I buy a lot of bulk power in advance.
Okay.
So
we were experimenting yesterday to see the cost of power, and we just decided to try 1,000 naira to buy power, and we were just giving.
And they gave you 3 units, Abby.
4.1 units, my brother. 4.1 units. Gessie was going crazy yesterday as we experimented on that.
It's about to go down. I mean,
oh my.
Hello?
Rufai, are you there? Okay, apologies, Rufai. If you can hear us, the network has started acting up. We apologize for that. We'll try to reconnect with you in a bit, and hopefully we get to hear this particular one, because it wasn't funny yesterday seeing that 1,000 naira is now 4.1 units.
And then it's really confusing. Are you also band A? Because I mean, it was for your house, right?
My dear,
so are you also
point,
part
I
of
am
band
confused.
A?
I don't even know if I'm band A or if I'm band B.
Hello, can you hear?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello, Gassi?
We can hear you. Can you hear me? Wow. All right. Network seems to be malfunctioning. We'll try another channel to reach Rufai. But at this point, you begin to ask yourself questions. There's so much discrepancy between who has been defined as band A, band B, band C, and some people have, jokingly said, "Okay, it's like I'm band Z because I don't ever get light, but I'm being charged for it." So maybe they should come up with a holistic definition as to who band A is and who band B is. All right, welcome back.
Okay, as we're saying, yeah.
Yes, we were talking about the fact that we bought electricity and it was 4.1.
I mean, that's the sad reality, sir. There's a hike in the price already. And nothing has been done about it. So they recalibrated their
But then again, we're quite confused. Is it just band A people that are going to get this price increment? Because you can't tell me a Simeon is 20 to 24 hours, power supply, and he's also getting a hike as well.
So that might be a system malfunction where from the buying units, they just prorated the system across the board. But those are the complaints. I think what NERC should also do is that open a complaint so that we can all complain and start as I don't do any challenges. Let's not do ourselves.
As much as this is expected, Mr. Rufai, before we move on to that, because this is the major problem now for most people in Nigeria. We've seen the statement by NEF, the Director of Public Advocacy, that's Northern Elders Forum, saying this is a very reckless move. Are you also of this particular opinion?